Polo documentary. Let's get him in the building. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's actually the Haitian Polo documentary.
Ooh, Haitian.
Haitian? You know, I thought that's what the documentary name is.
No, it's Haitian Polo documentary. But it's all good, you know, come now. I mean, we in the building, you know what I'm saying? DJ Script, we out here. You know what I mean? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the Main Law Radio Show, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Shout out to all you guys and my man, Big Sen. Where he at?
Yeah, he probably be here soon. He probably had stopped at a food joint and start eating.
All right, it's all good.
I hope he's bringing some food over here.
I wanted to see him too, man, because that's the OG, man. You know what I'm saying? He knows all about the low game, man. You know what I mean? So, and all about the Haitian situation that took place, you know what I'm saying? So, if he's here, that's even better, you know what I mean?
So, DJ Script, definitely, I want you to tell people what you actually bringing out there, because I know you're coming out with a documentary if it's not out yet.
Well, it's not out yet, you know what I'm saying? Before I even get to that, shout out to my man Lex, you know what I'm saying? My PR man, heavy worker, nobody could work better than him, you know what I'm saying?
Lex is in the building.
Lex is in the building, put your money on the table, man, you get to the puffy real quick, you know what I mean? You know how we do, we out here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Cuba Fact, you know what I mean? For directing the, you know what I'm saying, the whole documentary, Parking Studio, for audio engineering. The Haitian Polo documentary is basically based on the young Haitian immigrant experience during the 80s and the 90s in Brooklyn, New York. A lot of people get confused with the title. I did that purposely, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm a little bit tricky sometimes, but if you break it down, it's very simple. You know, Haiti, we all know, you know, what took place in Haiti a couple of years ago, about 5-6 years ago, the earthquake. And Haiti been, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of trouble, you know, throughout the history of time, man. We've been through a lot of struggles, a lot of hard time with our government, our people and everything. So everybody eyes is on Haiti, especially when that stuff happened. And Polo, we all know Ralph Lauren is a genius. If you're not into fashion like I am, or if you're not into clothes like I am, Ralph Lauren is one of the most iconic American designers out there, one of the biggest brand designers out there in terms of his Polo empire, you know, and that brand is everywhere. It's in France, Italy, everywhere you name in the world, Ralph Lauren touched that, you know what I'm saying, and it's an American-based product, so everybody know about that. So when you put the two together, you put Haiti together, which is already a brand name, it's a brand that everybody know, then you put Ralph Lauren together, what you're gonna have? You're gonna have explosion, you know what I'm saying? So that's the way I market the whole product, so it could catch on and go viral. And so far, everything looking great right now, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's a documentary film that's about the young Haitian immigrant experience during the 80s and the 90s, since that's myself. Because when I came here during the 80s, it was very hard for me in terms of, you know, adjusting into this environment and, you know, the other kids, like the American kids, they didn't like the Haitians at all, man.
The who?
The American kids, you know, the African-American kids, the Jamaican kids, the Trinidadian kids, the other kids, you know what I'm saying, they didn't like us at all, you know what I mean? And my job
I think every race didn't like Haitians back in the 80s. And
absolutely, that's exactly.
True.
That's exactly. I'm not disagreeing that at all.
Yeah.
You're 100%.
Yeah, no,
you're 100% right.
I was raised in the 90s here, and I basically saw a lot of stuff that happened dealing with Haitians in other countries, other islands also. So
Here.
I definitely saw that. So what's your documentary is all about? Like how it's going to touch people and trying to bring new Haitian people that actually have no idea what used to happen in the 80s and the 90s.
That's exactly. Hold on to that. That's exactly what it is. You know, I've been living out here for like 30 years. I came here in 1985. Nowadays, when I go out, you know, the Zoes repping hard. Zoes everywhere. You know, you got Mona Scott, you got Hard Peers, and you got all these NBA players, Zoe NBA players, Haitian NBA players. You know what I'm saying? So the documentary is kind of like a story that's gonna bridge the gap, because nowadays you could go into it, you're not gonna get bothered by anybody. You're not gonna get discriminated at. You're not gonna get you know, disrespected, you know, because, you know, we already laid the foundation in terms of getting our respect, in terms of, you know, fighting for everything that we believe in, in terms of assimilating and adjusting to the culture. So we basically gonna tell a story about how we used to get, you know, how we had to fight for everything that we have now, which will hopefully the young, you know, the young Zoes out there, the young Haitians out there, we pay attention to, and kind of like hopefully they have an epiphany or an understanding or comprehension of the whole situation, to why everybody want to call it Zoes, to why everybody want to get down with the Zoes, because the story here with how we had to get respect is very similar to Little Haiti with the Zopound. The Zopound came about the same way. The only difference is the Zopounds, instead of, you know, getting involved with polo and fashion and trying to get their respect, they had to build their infantry in terms of uniting each Zoes. So they started from like 10, then it became 20, then it became 100, then it became 1,000, and now you have the Zopounds. So now, okay, you used to mess with us, right? So we taking over your block. What you gonna do now? You got 1,000 Zoes with guns in their hands.
What that would be doing is doing the same thing. It's like revenge.
No, but it's not. I'm not talking about here.
Trying to do?
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. But I'm just saying what took place in Miami. Obviously, it's in New York.
Could I ask you?
Here's different.
Another question. Another question is the reason, and a lot of people feel the reason why Haitian people got a lot of props was because of Wyclef. Do you feel that's true?
That's not. That's part of it. If you're not into the culture, you're not gonna understand. I got dudes, I have family members that went harder than Wyclef. That got stabbed up, that got shot up. I got dudes that, you know, that got deported. Wyclef came on the scene because, you know, like the 70s, 80s, the Zoes had it bad. Haitians had it bad. 90s, beginning of the 90s, Haitians had it very bad. As you get to 94, 95, it started going down. And then Wyclef came through. Wyclef came out the right time. It's kind of like it's God sent him to put everything together, you know what I'm saying? But we already laid the foundation, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a point in time, by 95, 96, when you can't disrespect no Haitians because we already got, you know, we already got with the program. But Wyclef came. Hold on.
Wyclef came with music.
Yeah, he had a bigger platform.
No, but he came with music. He didn't come with violence.
No,
hold on. But what I'm saying is, if he came with music and he brings so many people together, instead of coming up with violence, when you think music is better because we are black at the end of the day.
Maybe you understand what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be violent. I'm not saying Wyclef.
It actually sounds like
no, it sounds like because maybe it's a very important story to me and I'm very emotional about it.
Hold on,
Let me ask you a question. As far as you doing this documentary, is it because of past experience that you were dealing with?
What I'm doing, the documentary is.
Hold on, we're gonna take this call right now. Calling you live, right the area code.
Yo, Hector Moses, should I call back later?
This is not Hector, brother. Yeah, of course, call back later.
I'm gonna call back in a few, but I have to comment on this already.
Okay.
All right.
So is it from past experience? Because it seems like you're holding a lot of aggression.
Yes, I am. I'm not. No, obviously it's 2015, and you know, like I said, the Zoes are everywhere. I'm not trying to start a revolution to get all the Zoes to fight back. That's not what this is about. What this is about is a time to reflect. It's a time to reflect on how we used to get treated, and then from that point on, we could, you know, say we have. Because the thing is, I live in the Haitian community. I'm Haitian. I was born in Haiti. We do a lot, and we got a lot done, but because the way we are in the unity, we don't have anything to call our own. You know what I'm saying? We have all these raggedy stuff.
Is this what the documentary about, the Zoes?
The documentary is about Brooklyn, New York, and how the Zoes had to assimilate into Brooklyn, New York. That's what the documentary is about. It's not really about, you know what I'm saying, the Zoes, you know, had to kill anybody. Things. It's an experience. It's a period piece that, you know, we went back to the 80s and we went back to the people that really lived the story, and we talk about it on film.
So basically it's it's what started the movement, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And no disrespect to Wyclef. Obviously, Wyclef came with the Fugees, and he exploded on the scene, especially when he went.
But he has a love for his country and his
We
people.
all do. Every Haitian's got a love
Right.
for the country and his people.
So I mean, we got to give him that respect.
Of course you have
Put it on
to.
that.
Every Haitian, look, listen, this is how it goes. Why? Obviously, Wyclef has more status than me, than another Haitian. Just like the brother said, he came with music. Anybody who had came with something positive and I put it on a huge platform, they will have the same effect as Wyclef. Wyclef is one of the Haitians that love Haiti. I love Haiti. You understand? It's just that he has more resources than I do, so he's able to do more. He has a larger platform. Like for example, I will wear this vintage polo sweater and I go on the street or I put it on the gram. People will see it compared to, Fabulous wearing it. If Fabulous wearing it, he put it on the gram, then people gonna go crazy because he has a bigger platform than I do. But if I have a platform similar to Fabulous, the vintage effect of the sweater is gonna take the same place. It's gonna be the same thing. So it's based on the status, your platform, and your net worth and your network. I'm not saying Wyclef doesn't love Haiti. Of course, obviously he does. But society tend to turn their face. Okay, that's Wyclef. He's big. We all big. It's just that Wyclef got money. He has a bigger PR than I do. He has bigger reaches than I do. If I have the same thing he have, I'm on Wyclef plateau.
But you can get there.
Obviously, he's grinding. We working.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not downplaying him. And
Right.
like me,
Yeah, another question I want to ask you is, when is documentary supposed to be coming up?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is like my first film. I never took it that serious until the directors and the editors started researching. As they researched and they saw the meaning and the importance of the story, we had to go back to the lab several times. We had to make other phone calls. You don't want to put any gibberish in there.
Absolutely.
So everything,
Absolutely.
there you go. Everything in there has to be accurate. So finally, we've been working on it for a year. It's supposed to be coming out May 17th, a day before Haitian Flag Day.
Okay.
Do you have a special screening for this event?
Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm very emotional about the project. You know what I'm saying? I spend a lot of I spend a lot of money. Very emotional. It's very important.
You're attached, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very attached to the project because I was one of the kids that were chasing. You know what I'm saying? Calling me Haitian, booty scratching, and all that.
That's the reason
HBO.
why I asked that question. That is it because of past experience that you've been through?
I've been through many
you
past
seem
experiences.
so tense about
That's
it.
right. That's right because
Passionate.
not only me, I witnessed my brothers. You know what I'm saying? My friends and all that. You know what I mean? So it's 2015. We're doing what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So the Zoes is out here, and we don't. I don't ask anybody for anything. We don't ask anybody for anything. We work for what we got. So we're gonna speak what we experience, and that's just basically it. And this is why I kind of I really wanted to just do the film and put it out, but because my directors and my editors, they're not even Haitian.
What makes you even want to think about doing a film like this?
Huh?
What makes you even want to think about doing a film like this?
I just answered the question. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm a DJ. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because you're a DJ.
I'm kind of like a Basquiat dude. You know what I'm saying? I hate doing what other people do. Like other people would do mixtape and all that, or I'm gonna do something. When I do it differently. When I come out, everybody in the world know DJ script. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what I did.
Create your own lane.
Create my own lane. So I'm like, you know what? Since I don't want to go, because I don't want to compete with these dudes, because I'm an artist manager. I know what the whole battlefield is about. Trying to get your name, taking pictures of Fab or DJ Self giving you a shout out. It's all good. But me, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a vet. I was around when this thing was coming up. So I know what to do. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I'm gonna bring these stories because these stories, they organic hood stories. And once I put them on Instagram, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what took place. So my name, I played in Webster Hall. I played in a couple of places. I don't even promote my DJ status like that. And everybody in the world knows DJ Script. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up.
Has this experience doing this documentary changed you?
Absolutely. It made me, I became more humble. At first I was very intense and I was ready to curse people out, but now I'm like, you know what, we all black, like my man said. We all came from the same group. There's no need to be arrogant, and there's no need to be stupid, and there's no need to not to be humble, so I have to humble myself because a lot of people in the project, they're not even Haitian. They just love the story, and they ready to ride with it. You know what I'm saying? Like my man.
They following the movement.
Following the movement. So now the story came from the basement, and now it's a movement. It's on the first floor. We try to get into the skyscrapers, you know what I mean?
Because as a Jamaican, your story kind of hit.
Yes.
And I'm just glad you're coming on the show today once I heard about the documentary and everything, because in Erasmus and Flatbush, they had...
Oh man, Erasmus hell.
I don't know if you remember that. There was a Haitian riot.
There was a Haitian riot in Erasmus, but I wasn't there. Because the thing is, when I came from Haiti, I came like around 5'6". I was 5'6", 1985. There was a Haitian riot in Erasmus, and there was a Haitian riot in Wingate. The Haitian had enough.
It was basically...
They had enough, and they just erupted. You know what I mean?
I saw it as, back in the days when I was younger, it was more of Jamaicans against Haitians, Americans against Haitians. Now, as I got older, I look at it as black and black crime.
Absolutely, that's what it was. Because the thing is,
created against each other.
I mean, you can't deny it. I came from Haiti, you know what I'm saying? Most of the Haitians who came from, because the thing is, you have to understand, we have a French background. So a French is very European, you know, with their little trousers, pants, and very tight, belts and stuff.
Les moccasins.
There you go, with the pair cardins and all that. So when you come to the States and you see dudes rocking Timberland boots and their pants sagging, when you see in the class with a nice haircut, you know, you don't have a half moon like I have now, everybody gonna laugh at you. Everybody
there was a lot of Haitian people be like, yo, where you from? Oh, I'm from Jamaica.
Absolutely, there was
a lot of Haitians like that.
I was like that too. That was basically to protect yourself because you didn't want to get jumped. You didn't want you wanted to get that fly girl over there because if she found out you Haitian, you ain't copying that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Actually, I used to use that to my advantage.
But now the funny thing is,
I used to use that to my advantage.
She found out you Haitian, she want to ride with you now. You know
I'm like, what you mean you like DJ Script? Yo, he's Haitian.
There you go, but now they're looking for the Haitian, you know what I'm saying?
No, because
it's all good, man.
No, it's just funny how
it's coming full circle.
Like when I go to the parade now, I got Sincere over there. The parade, right?
Haitians run the parade.
You start parking his hours.
Not yet. Just slow your roll.
I mean,
but now I'm always in the Haitian parade. Like I'm actually Haitian.
Now, listen, you want to hear this? You want to hear the crazy thing is, you are Haitian. You see, the thing is, if you trace your history, when Bookman obviously, Jamaica was held by England, right? When
Bookman left Jamaica, went to Haiti.
Yeah, when Bookman, because if you're a real man, like me, I'm a real man. If I hear you holding my brother's hostage and my brother's ready to riot, I'm going to want to go there too. So when Bookman heard that, he's like, yo, I got to get to Haiti. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get to Haiti because I gotta be part of that fight. So when he went to Haiti, he went to the island, guess who did the ceremony? Bookman did the ceremony. You know what I'm saying? And when he convinced the people like, yo, freedom is more important than death. So you should not be afraid to die for your freedom. It was a Jamaican that did that. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is,
I know.
So when you go to Western studies and civilization, they're trying to separate it. You can't separate that. We all one. You know what I'm saying? We all. It's the same thing. The thing is, the history is so deep in terms of slavery.
As far as you saying that, I want to touch on that subject because at the end of the day, since you're bringing up facts, Haitians and Jamaicans come from the same African tribe. The same African tribe.
I'm gonna add to that.
That is so true. That is so true.
Facts.
No, I just want to really add to that. Haitians had the first revolution.
Absolutely.
Anyone.
First independent black state.
And that's why they crippled us now.
Revolution. Guess what though? But guess what? Look how similar this is. Sexy Cam and DJ Script. Look how this is. Haitian had the first revolution. First independence and revolution. Jamaica had the most revolution. That's not a battle. That's combination of they're familiar.
They're the same people.
These people are the same.
Look, let me tell you something, man. Black people are known to be warriors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We are the nicest people on the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly with the Indians too. We like to give, we like to share, and we like to teach. But we strong. You see, the thing is, when you take us off, we explode. And once we explode, forget it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. The reason why black people cannot explode in America is because of the way the system is structured.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If they could find a loophole, because you see Malcolm X, you see Marcus Garvey, all these people was trying to light the bomb or trying to light the little fuse to get them going, to explode the whole situation. And obviously white supremacy noticed that, they got rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Now we become a docile people. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the system give us, we take. You know what I mean? But guess what? We just sleeping for now. It's like we sleeping giants. And once we wake up,
they start to wake us up.
Forget about it.
Let these cops keep picking us off one by one.
You know what I mean?
DJ Script, I woke up this morning, man. I had to go to work. You said once we wake up, I would say.
When I say wake up, I'm talking about waking
I know what
up.
you're saying, bro. I know what you're saying, bro.
Wake up mentally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I woke up, my kids was...
Now you're being facetious right now.
What we need to do actually as a people is stop being brainwashed by what the media out there is giving us, man. They sitting there not giving you information. They not giving you facts. What they are supplementing that with is bare rubbishness out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm guilty of watching the fuckery out there. You know, and there's a lot of fuckery out there. But if you don't find a balance between the fuckery and educate yourself with something that has substance to it, then that's when you get lost in that world. You understand what I'm saying?
You have to do the homework.
That's what I'm saying. Educate yourself.
I suggest
dig deep and do the homework.
Listen, first of all, for you to find yourself, right? You know, sometimes you gotta be lucky, or sometimes you gotta have people in your disposal, like intellectuals. Like for example, me, I got lucky. I have my cousin. He the one that kind of infiltrated me into this hip hop, this culture, telling me, yo, listen, man, you came from Haiti, you got to start walking this way, you got to wear this kind of clothes because they're going to pick on you. So, you know what I'm saying, he's kind of like a compass to me. But as he got older, he went on and got his doctorate. And now he's studying history, he's studying education, and he got a PhD, right? So now he's educating me on my own stories. You know what I'm saying? So my suggestion to every black man, you got to pick one of those black people, black warriors. Like for example, my suggestion to every black man, I think you guys should follow Dr. Boyce Watkins. This guy is very deep. He's very pro-black. He loves his black people. He has a PhD in finance. He's willing to open doors and make you see what the world is. As a matter of fact, he just helped out with a documentary called The Black Wall Street. The resurrection of the Black Wall Street. And guess what? I'm not from that era, but I could relate to that era because that's what's been going on in the world. Black Wall Street was a town in, I think, Tulsa, Oklahoma, where you had
black-owned business.
There you go. You had affluence. You had very affluent black millionaires and people and stuff like that. And the communities were very nice. And guess what the KKK did? Guess what white supremacy did? They went and burned it down. The same way they burned it down Haiti. The same way they burned it down Jamaica. They burned it down Africa. They burn it everywhere. Once they see black life and progression, they want to burn it down. So now it's up to us. Are we going to fit into this Instagram or this Facebook with nonsense, or are we going to educate our people with better things? You know what I'm saying? So it's us. And we love the nonsense. I do too. But sometimes,
you gotta find balance.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta be cool. Like, yo, I can't be watching this girl booty, man. That's a waste of time.
Wait, what?
I can't. What? You feel me?
Right.
That's the superstar in my country. But obviously, white supremacy got their hands on everything. The teacher doesn't matter no more because everybody want to blow up everywhere in the world. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what? It's really not even white supremacy no more. It's the government.
Well, what is the government?
No. The government actually have black people in there.
Yeah, but black people in there that's brainwashed with white supremacy.
You do have the government.
What you think white supremacy is?
No, hold on. What I'm saying is I understand where you're coming from, right? But when you mention white, you're putting every other white person in that situation. Okay? What I'm saying is the government is taking advantage of actually white people also. So now it's a government versus human beings now. So I understand where you're coming from with us blacks getting together and pro-black.
Well,
but there's a lot of black people out there, regular black people that don't want to go pro-black. They want to go pro-human. How you feel about them?
Well, being a human being, that's how you have to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the world is changing now. Now, me and you, as a brother that came up in the 90s, right? Now, we got to look at it. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you just my perspective, right? And from what I'm hearing from you. Like, you said the pro-black, and you listen to this dude, is pro-black and pro-black, right? Do you feel, because there's a lot of white people that help slavery, help people through slavery. If I'm trying to remember this name, because he was a white person that was a huge part of the Haitian Revolution, independence.
Okay,
I totally forgot his name.
I have to look into that, but let me tell you
Please
something.
look into that.
Let me tell you something,
Yeah,
my
I'm
friend.
listening, brother.
I don't care what nobody says. The world is the way it is. You have to learn how to love your own kind. That's it.
Yes,
you have to. You have to learn how to love your own self. Now, loving your own self doesn't mean you hate somebody else. That's what they want you to believe. Loving your own self doesn't mean you want to see white people die. White people can love you too, but you have to put your own kind first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you pro-human, but we have pro-human who are blacks, we have pro-human who are white. And guess what? You have white people who are not racist, but you have white people who are the devil. That's right, who are racist, and guess what they'll do? Because they don't like you, they're gonna teach their kids not to like you. It's not the kids' fault not to, you know what I'm saying, they grew up in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate white people. I have a lot of good white friends. But when I'm there, you gotta see a black man that's there, and you gotta respect me for being strong. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta respect me for my blackness, because I respect you for your whiteness.
Okay.
You feel me? And that's just the way I feel. The thing is, we cannot bring this, yeah, we could bring it under the human umbrella, but when you get under the human umbrella, there's gonna be divisions. And you have to love your own self.
All right, definitely. Now we're about to go on a break, but I like when you said that, like